Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock, so that means it's time for So Sweet Sunday. Today, I didn't take my tag off of here, but today we're going to do a demo on the single needle. So I used a brother, before I got my 6 needle, I had a brother PE 780. It's the Disney edition. I'm gonna just turn around so y'all can see it. It's just easier than having my whole thing move around. All right, so basically, we're gonna hoop a onesie on the single needle with the hoop. All right, you got everybody coming on in. Once you get here, hit share. I'm gonna turn the camera. See if we can get y'all in good view. All right, can y'all see? All right, so I don't like to really hoop on the single needle because it's just a little harder, especially for the size on a onesie. Can y'all see me? If you can't see me, see what I'm doing here, just let me know in the comments. All right, so this, on anything that you wear, you want to use the cutaway. So you see, you can't just tear it. It's not like the tearaway. It's not gonna go anywhere. All right, I'll take my stabilizer, put it down in here. These have notches. There's like a little notch on the top that should match up with this notch. Right there. Notch to notch. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, you see me? Okay. All right. And what I used to do is mark the middle. You know, that little clear piece that came with your machine. It has a dot in the middle and all the little lines going down. It just helps to mark your middle. So you can either mark it. You got a pen somewhere? Oh, I got one. Here, I'll just use this. So that right there is about my middle. Everyone else, if you can find your clear thing, I suggest using that. It's not gonna smear. All right, so the key to floating it is making it inside out. So you take it, put it inside out. And you want to spray it. I use just regular spray adhesive. I get this from Joanne. You're welcome, Lisa. Hey, Mary Jo. All right, so I just spray it. This thing, it drives my mom crazy. Every time she used to come over, she would clean my hoop because it gets real gunky. I'm pretty sure Goo Gone or something can take care of that, but it doesn't bother me. All right, so I spray it. And then you fold it in half just to find your midline. And you know what, y'all? I didn't do a test run, so I hope I'm not gonna have to refloat. Let's do it this way. All right. So you kind of try to find where you want your design to fall. I don't want it to be right there at the top. Can you see me? Hey, Tasha. All right. I don't want it to be right there at the top, so I kind of move it down just a little bit. Therefore, my center is going to be there. Also, you can use these lines. That notch and that notch, okay? I press it down, unfold it, make sure it's just nice and smooth. And this one is just a demo, so if it's not completely perfect, it's not the worst case scenario. Kira, run get me some those needles, some pins. They're on my sewing table. All right, and then I take it. Wait. Okay, there you go. So it might be easier to go from the top because I tried to use a small onesie on purpose just to show you the tightness of the area. And then I pin it down. So you can either pin from the top, the bottom, however. My pins are on the way. Hold on. Quickly. All right. Pin it down. I usually pin right at the top somewhere. On the side. And the key to this, if you all have heard anyone talk about having to babysit their design on a single needle, you definitely have to babysit it. Basically, that just means you gotta sit there and make sure nothing is eating up in your machine while you're stitching. And keep in mind, there's plenty of ways to do this. If you find a way that works good for you, by all means, you can use that one too. I just kind of go with the flow sometimes and figure it out. All right, let's hope I put that on there the right way. We shall see. If not, we will get another lesson in hooping. All right, back to the machine here. Then we hook it on. Uh-oh, guys, I might have to turn it. All right, give me a moment. I'm just gonna look and make sure. No, it might work out. All right, so I'm gonna bring you over here. All right, I'm just gonna do my nephew, his name is Cannon, so let's just type in a little C-A-O. As a matter of fact, let's go all the way back, just in case. So this is what it looks like when you turn your machine on. This right here, if you have a memory stick, that right there, you can load your designs. If you're gonna load designs and pull up from there, you wanna save it from your computer first, and then hit that little thing, and then you can just scroll through and find whatever you've been using or whatever you saved. Hey Susan from the UK. I like when Susan comes on. All right, so anyway, I'm not going to use any of those. I just wanted to show you all how to do that. I am actually going to do just a plain name. This will probably just be a little onesie that he can have when when he comes over my house and just needs something on real quick. All right, well then, we'll just do one big C. All right, and then once you get that on there, you're gonna hit adjust. That's gonna take you to your layout screen and everything. This is where you can, if you make a mistake, you can go forward, back, whatever on that. And this little button right here kind of moves everything around. Oh no, wait, no. Sorry, I'm back. All right. And I am going to thread it. Let's see. We're probably going to use, what do I have over here? I have red, white, and blue. Let's use a red, good contrast. Hold tight, y'all. I'm just threading it. I just thought about it. I guess I could have shown how to thread it. But you're gonna take the little. That didn't sound good, did it? Sometimes the automatic threader on this thing doesn't work, so you gotta wind up just taking it through the needle by yourself. Not the worst case scenario, but definitely a little aggravating. All right, then you can cut it there again. All right, so let's look here. Can y'all see? My little stand wants to move on me. All right. So when I say you have to babysit, once again, it's just like this. I've seen some things, it's like a plastic Tupperware thing, and it sits, it's like a homemade, and it sits and it just holds everything open for you, and that works too. Let's look at how to move this thing again. All right, so these buttons right here move you up, usually. What is going on? All right, this right here rotates. So since we have the onesie with the head, the neck opening up that way, we want to turn it. So this one gives you a 90-degree turn, usually. You guys. It's giving me all kind of error messages. Hold that thought. Let's start over. Just delete. All right, start over. And my doorbell rings. Kira, will you get the door? All right, there we go. So that little button right there, that just basically tells me where we're gonna sew. All right, so let's go back because I want to move it up some.
Who is it? Who?
Go ahead and get it, Kira. I know who it is. You can open it. All right, see that? That just moves it up. We can move it left, right. So like the 6 needle, that one doesn't give us a good dot to show you where you are, but you definitely can just kind of mark it and just look. You can even put your needle down and that can show you where your midline is. All right, so we're gonna put you all back. I'm doing my live. All right, now we're gonna put our needle down. Once we put the needle down, it's gonna go ahead and there's gonna be that green button. And you just hit green, go. All right, so here's the babysitting part. And sometimes it goes faster than others, so you can get your finger caught on this one a lot easier than you would. I have my assistant here today, my daughter, but she's not in here. I didn't even check my bottom. I hope we don't run out. But I usually just kind of keep my hand here and keep it in like a square coming out. might be a little easier to demo or applique on y'all are gonna laugh when y'all see what I did. It's easier to do an applique on a bigger shirt. And that was it. I just did the fastest ever onesie. But y'all are gonna laugh at me when y'all see what I just did. I don't even want to show y'all because I said I was gonna fix it, then I didn't. But it just lets you know it happens to the best of us. All right, so then we pop it off of the hey. Sorry, y'all, I have company, and the cutest little girl just walked in on my live. It's okay. Alright. So you take it off, you take your needles out. Who just said, hey friend? Hey Tina. Hey Samika. I don't even want to show y'all what I did. I really don't. But I will. Because this kind of goes with the question I saw on Facebook today. Alright, then I cut it. Cut. Hence the cutaway. Y'all, my nephew, he's only 2 months. He's gonna wear it, okay? Trust me. He gonna love it because his favorite TT made it. His name is Cannon. I'll post a picture of him wearing it. But look what happened. Charity, you said the machine is a lot slower. You know, it might be on the slow setting. I haven't used this machine in forever. I was mainly doing this to show the floating technique, in which I will do that one more time, just in case you came on late. But look, y'all, it's supposed to be a C. That's not a C. It's sideways. I stitched it on sideways. Look at that. And it's crooked. But he's still gonna wear it and he's gonna love it. All right, so one more time. Let's go through the whole hooping ordeal. Kira, what happened? You were my assistant. Y'all, every day my daughter asks me to be my assistant on my live. And then it gets time to do the live and she doesn't even assist me. All right. So one more time, we're gonna go over the hooping. Just so all efforts aren't just lost here. All right, you have your 5x7. Put your cutaway. Both notches, that one there. That one there. Push down. I usually leave it a little bit tight depending on what I'm using. Now, I have hooped some things and I have had to loosen it, but it's just always easier to leave it a little tight. I do the same thing on my 6 needle. Find your middle. That little plastic piece that came with this, it usually marks your middle very well. So I just kind of, y'all know me, I like to eyeball stuff. And since I've already messed up one side of the onesie, I mean, what the hey. Just kind of go with it. All right, so we're gonna act like this C isn't even there. And we're gonna rehoop it. Fold it in half. Oh, I know why I lost my assistant, because she's in there playing with the baby. All right, fold it in half. Some people will even do like they'll hit it with an iron real quick. I just find it easy just to do that. All right, so the last time I did it going this way. This time I'll do it going this way. And that's probably why I just went ahead and stitched it on sideways. All right, so when I find the middle, what I usually do, I just kind of sit it there and put my hand, flip it back, spray it. This is the spray adhesive I buy at Joann's. I usually, you know, I buy everything at Joann's when I have a coupon. Because they have like a million coupons. Have y'all noticed Joann's has like the best sales going on nowadays? What's going on there? All right. So there you go. It's on that way. You can either come from the bottom, depending on how big your design is. You can come from the bottom going up, or you can come through the neck. The neck gives you a good look at that. That's just ridiculous. All right, or you can come from the top. Then you come over to your machine. Set it on there. I'm not gonna stitch it on again, but I am gonna show you all the whole process of pulling it up. Alright, start from the beginning. Alright, you go with this button to push, to bring up whatever you have on your USB. You can go through it. Someone told me not to have a big USB drive. I have an 8 gig and a 2 gig, but I try to use the 2 gig more because it's like a computer. It has to pull all that stuff up if you save it all. Hey, Shay. All right. So let's say I pick that one. You click on it, hit that little button. It brings it out of the pocket, and the little adjust. You can hit the adjust. That lets you go to the next. If it were one and I was doing multiple colors, you can go to the next thread, next thread, next thread. This is good for if you make a mistake, or you can go one stitch forward. You can go one stitch at a time. Okay. And adjust. Layout brings it all the way back to this screen. I'll move it so it doesn't. Brings it all the way to that. And then this right here just kind of takes it around and around to find your placement. Okay? And that's all for that part. Because this was mainly a video on who, not so much the complete design. So and someone, I just wanted to say this. So this is why today was a perfect example of a question someone asked in one of the groups today. They said, how long does it take to get good at embroidery? And my response was kind of like, you know, it's a marathon. It's not a short race. You don't ever get just good at it. You're gonna always make mistakes. Hence, I'll show you. So I've been doing this for 8 years, and I still, just in front of all y'all, stitched a C on wrong. Okay? So, you know, it happens. But the best part about that is learning how to fix your mistakes. So that's kind of how I quantify my skill level. How am I able to fix the mistake that I make? This one I'm not really concerned about fixing because he's 2 months. And if he doesn't want to wear it, I suggest he say, TT, I don't want to wear the little shirt with the sideways C. If he doesn't say that, he's going to wear it. All right, so that's all I have for you all today. Make sure you share. And thank you for watching. And it does not have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Thanks, guys. Bye. Oh, let me see if I have questions before I say bye. Miss Margaret, you said this is creative. No mistake in crafting. Just make it work. You're right. See? It happens. I hope y'all laughed, because I'm laughing inside. Your machine is slow. Yeah, my machine is slower. All right. Well, this one is going to be short. I have to finish getting my hair done, so that's why it's wrapped up today. But I'll see you all later. Bye.